Hi, I'm Matt, and this is my Stephan interview submission. And while the title is not entirely true, also not entirely false either. So I'm happy to work for free. I think it'd be best, more like an internship thing for a few days. Basically, I'm willing to fly or drive out there and spend a couple days with you, trying these errands. I don't know about Jack's Laundry, but we can talk about that. But whatever they are, and kind of making sure that it's a good fit from the get go. So I'm obviously a longtime fan. I don't know if you can see when the date is, but I've been following you for a while, Graham, and it's been definitely an inspiration for why I started doing YouTube a little bit ago. I recently, or I guess a bit about me, I've spent 10 years roughly in the financial advising and wealth management space. And so, because of that, the compliance kind of put a kink in the chain of being able to do YouTube for a while. So, left around Christmas this last year to kind of a sabbatical, is what I'm calling it, trying to find the next adventure, the next passion to move me forward. So, money isn't really an issue. The salary obviously would be great. But for me, it's more about finding not a job, but the next adventure. So I love the fact that I could learn from some of the best YouTube producers and creators, content creators out there today, at least in my opinion. And then of course, just hanging out with, I'm sure it's not a terrible time to hang out with you guys on a regular basis, including Andre, meet Kevin. I'm sure he's a bit more energetic in person and not just the personality on YouTube, so that would be entertaining. And then of course guys like the Stradman. So I'm a big car guy. So I'm hoping you would have future collabs already planned out for meeting up with him in Utah or vice versa and doing some car stuff. So that would be great. But my thing is kind of so I'd love to come out there and work. I think this would be a great next thing. All I've been doing the last couple of weeks here is trading. So I do kind of trade. I guess that would be my full-time job at the moment. I trade my own assets via some option trading. So Jack and I might have a lot to talk about. And then I also been working on content and creating a financial education channel of my own. And so what I've realized is that leaves me a lot of time during the day. So the trading's maybe half an hour, hour or so to manage the portfolio on a given basis. And then when I'm being good, it's another few hours of, and really that's being overly generous, maybe an hour or two a day of new content creation. So plenty of time to put in the 1,000%, the 15,000%, 1,500%, whatever it is that you want or need for it. And also I think it'd be fun to run. I'm sure the errands aren't as mundane as cleaning toilets and doing laundry. Maybe they are. We'll talk about those. But I'm sure it's a lot more fun, like running out or setting up camera equipment. So I'm definitely a bit of a tech nerd as well. I build custom PCs. I build a couple crypto mining rigs. I've rebuilt company infrastructures to help them be more efficient with technology moving forward. So as far as setting up cameras and kind of managing the equipment, I think that would be a shoe-in for sure. Although I will admit I don't have a lot of experience with editing or filming. So hopefully you're sincere that you will teach me, because that is definitely something that I would love to learn more about and to do so. But again, I'm technically savvy. I'm sure I can pick it up well, but I never had Adobe Photoshop or even started bothering with DaVinci. But that if you basically point and show me what to do, or this is what we like to see, I'm sure we can build some templates or get it done. You know, give me up to speed as quickly as possible. So. I've got a different background too that I think would be a good perspective change for some of your videos upcoming. Not necessarily interviewing me, but I'd be happy to. I've been on camera at some of my past firms with up to 500,000 viewers and that, so I'm pretty comfortable in front of a camera. But even the perspective from behind the scenes of, hey, I've got I did the whole college thing a few too many times, if you can see behind me. I've got 4 or 5 licenses in the financial world, the Series 7, that sort of thing. I've got the CFP, Certified Financial Planner. So just a different aspect or perspective than I think you and Jack have, and not that it's not good or bad or otherwise, but there are a lot of people out there that went to college and spent all the time. So I know initially I was a little disheartened when I kept hearing all these millionaires and YouTube creators and all that didn't go to college, didn't bother, didn't waste it. So I felt a little down and out, but that's not the case. So let's see, checking my notes here. I can cook, pretty good cook, so that'd be good. I don't know if it was you were planning this to be like another live-in, like Jack, or if I'd be down the street or what, but that's all further details. Um, and then I've got a bunch of ideas. I'll put them down below in the description, as well as my LinkedIn profile, so you can see a bit of the history. And that's probably the best way to contact me. That's what I look at most, but of course YouTube contact as well. I also, like I said, I have a small YouTube channel that I recently started, so I'll link to that as well, so you can see a bit of my expertise when it comes to editing. Um, and then, yeah, I think that's about it. But pretty much just love to come hang out with you guys for a couple days, see what it what it really means to be 1,000% committed, and what some of these errands and tasks are. I'm sure I'll be able to do them all with utmost smile on my face, and also just you are the average of the people you hang out with and associate with, and I think you, Jack, and the gang would be a great average to learn from, and at least a great time for as long as you guys are willing to have me. So thanks for the consideration, and again, the description for the ideas and further follow-up. Thanks a lot, guys, and keep it up. Love what you're doing. Have a good day.